Good morning. As you see the title, The Big Lie inventors, authors, restaurant owners, app developers, and basically entrepreneurs in any field fall for. And they fall for it all the time. And I'm going to get to what the big lie is. But first I want to say, I know many authors with really good books that deserve to be bestsellers, and they aren't. Why? I know a bunch of inventors. I am an author of a book called The Secret of Successful Inventors, and that book right there will help you some, but I'm not here pushing the book or trying to sell it. But the point is when I wrote it, it would help a lot of people, but I still did not get the traction that the book really deserved. But then at the same time, at this time, it doesn't, especially with what I know now. App developers. There are some really good apps. I know an app right now that is developed for family members with loved ones that need help on occasion, and that app did not get anywhere, okay? But it's a very good app and a very needed app. But why? And I know restaurants that have delicious food that struggle all the time. Why? Okay, the adage is, if you build it, they will come. And that's just not true. What has to happen, no matter what you build, you have to build content around that. No matter who you are, you have content. And when you build that content, what ends up happening is you can create the community and following you need. Now, I am not trying to say I'm an expert at this. I have expert teachers teaching me this, okay? But what needs to happen is you need to develop a voice. For example, one example that my mentor gives me is NASCAR. They have a very specific voice. They speak to a very specific crowd. They don't care that everyone isn't coming. That's okay. And you can go with any restaurant that has limited food selection, that caters to one type. Now, I like Indian food, but I only like it every once in a while. So it's your message and building the content to drive the people to you, to help you in the end. So what I'm going to be doing and how I'm going to be using this for me is, most of you know I have this really cool water bottle. It's Defender. Okay, I've tried to launch it. I have actually launched it twice. The first time I had faulty product, and once I found out it was faulty, I could not sell it. I had everything I had in this product, okay? And so it floored me for a while. After a couple years of licking my wounds, I got back up. I raised over $1 million. That's right, over $1 million I raised for this product, only to have the major investor that came in with one goal, which was to steal my product and my company. Wow. So now I had some other smaller investors, which is really sad because they ended up losing in that deal too. Okay, but again, I've lost years of time and everything else when it came to the time involved and the money involved. I, by far, lost way more. So now, because of what I am learning, I am going to be relaunching my bottles, which is my true passion, and I have other inventions too. But my bottle is Defender. It helps anybody running or walking for fitness stay hydrated, but at the same time, many women get attacked, and they have a weapon in their hand that is very much a weapon, and we'll get into that later. I'm not here trying to sell my bottle, but what I'm going to be doing is I will be doing a series of events and media exposures leading up to and then including during my Kickstarter campaign. And what I'm looking for are people that will participate in, even if it's just a share during my Kickstarter campaign, that would be absolutely fabulous. If it's a share and being part of the Kickstarter campaign, that will be even more phenomenal. Because I do have some product, just not a lot of product, and anyway, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now. But anyway, I'll be doing that, and I'll be using the techniques that I'm learning I'll be using the business automation I'm learning so I don't lose all the people that are, for example, if you watch this video and you say, oh, well, I'll help you with your Kickstarter campaign, you know, I will send it out to my group, or I will invest and send it to my group. You know, I mean, not invest, I'm sorry, that's the wrong word, but you'll buy a product and future product, you know, which is all good. So what I'm going to be doing is, so all of a sudden, if you reach out, I'm going to put you in a very specific place. I don't have my automation quite set up yet, but soon my automation will be set up. So when I'm doing all these events and all these podcasts and all the news TV appearances I'll be doing, what's going to end up happening is people will be able to go to a website I give them. They will put in their information, and I'll automatically have them in a funnel, being able to keep up with them. So when I do my Kickstarter campaign, it'll start out like a rocket ship, and I will be able to grow quickly. But you can do this with any business, but it's just knowing how. And remember, when you build it, they do not come. You have to have a story. You have to create content. You have to create things people want and need. And keep in mind, everyone doesn't want everything people create, but there's almost always a market for anything. So if anyone ever tells you, oh, what you create, there's not a market for, that's a crock of shit. Like, for example, one of my competition, they make over, just in the continental US, selling a single water bottle that straps to their hand. That's right, for $24.95. My product blows it away. I'm not going to get into all the reasons my product blows it away, but it blows it away. Okay, and if I sold one for $24.95, I would be in heaven. Okay, if I sold one for $24.95 every time. Okay, so know this, there's always a market. You just have to know how to get to them. You have to know how to tell the story, communicate your story, so it is compelling and attracting to them. And I'm going to be doing a few more videos, but remember, there's a lot of little parts. If you put them all together, you can become hugely successful. And I'm putting all these parts together. You can come along for the ride, or if you have your own dream and your own goals, there's a way that you can also put those parts together. All you have to do is like, comment, reach out to me, and we'll go from there. That's all for this video. I love you. Thank you for watching. Bye.